Hey y'all, welcome back. It's been a while. I know the last video I told you guys that I have my baby, so it has been very hard for me to get out here and do videos in between the time. But I do get out into the garden, but I have to get in and get out and get back in to take care of that baby. But anywho, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the garden, show you how everything is growing. I've been harvesting things left and right really since the middle of May. Our Cherokee Purple tomato plant, I've harvested about 5 tomatoes off of there. I've harvested my mustard greens and collard greens several times. I've had enough to give to my sister and allow her to cook some at least twice. But I'm just going to do a walkthrough of the garden and show you how everything is going and looking. And when we come back, we'll talk about what we see and how we can fix those issues. So this here sits in the greenhouse, Cherokee Purple. It was a leaf cutting, and it is growing, and the tomatoes on it continue to grow. It was just an experiment, but it worked. This here is a big pink. As you can see, it has a lot of leaf curl. This is not sitting in soil. This is peat moss and cocoa, which was an experiment as well, and it haven't been doing too well, but I moved it into the greenhouse because it kept falling over outside in the wind. We have aloe. It's growing pretty good. This is the black. This is the black rose. It's a Goodnight Desert Rose. I can't wait for it to bloom. Last year, right when it was blooming, it was cold. And we have the pink Eureka lemon tree. As you guys can see, it has got a lot much bigger since we've potted it and received it in the mail back in March. It has yet to bloom, but that's okay. Okay, let's go outside. Here we have the collard greens. These are the Creole ones. And the mustard greens. Looking really nice. Peppers. These are California Wonders. And I believe these are grand bell peppers over here. My peppers look really good. It's a lot of them on here. Look at these big ones. And we have habaneros. Okay. In the raised bed, we have a Golden Jubilee tomato growing nicely on its little bitty plant. And then we have the strawberry. No, this is an orange tree, a mandarin. It's starting to bloom nicely, and all the strawberries with established runner plants. Here's one. It's a runner. That's self. And then over there is the Lemon Boy tomato. Okay. Elephant ears are growing good. Sending off cups. Mojito elephant ears. We have watermelon. Excuse my yard as well. I was not going to wait till the grass was cut to do this video this time. This was the last time I did, and I never got around to it. We have a watermelon on here. I self-pollinated this, so hopefully that one worked. And this is the pumpkin. You're going to see it goes all the way through the garden. This is okra. Here's a cucumber beetle that I'm going to pick off. There's tender sweet watermelon that aren't growing very well. Here's the cucumbers. Here's a cucumber that's growing funky. I'm going to cut it off. Banana plant. Cherokee purple. More of this pumpkin. This is a zucchini plant. Back to the Cherokee purple. We've harvested a lot off already. I'm going to harvest some today. Mother Nature, I just let do what it do with my plants. So you'll see some on the ground. If that's how they grow, that's how they grow. Okay, here we have Romas. Bunches on there. Here is a beefsteak. This, I've took some off. It was having blossom and rot. As you can see, they all have leaf curl. Grapes. More okra. And the peat moss and cocoa. So it's not in soil. We have pickle dill. This is mammoth, so it grows pretty big. And here, heap of a mess of tomatoes, but this one is the big pink plant that is growing wilder than wild. Here's one big pink tomato. Here's some more. Another Roma. Growing wild, I'm telling y'all. And some beef steaks over here. And this is 3 tomato plants in a 15-gallon fabric pot. And that is the garden, guys. And we're just gonna keep letting it grow. See what happens for the season. And meet me back in the greenhouse and we'll talk about what we see and how we can correct things. Okay, so I know you guys see that I have a lot of leaf curl on a lot of my tomatoes. I've also been having blossom end rot on some of my tomatoes, but leaf curl is kind of iffy. Like it won't, sometimes it will interrupt your growth of your tomatoes, and sometimes it won't, because it could be due to too much sun, too hot, too much wind. A worm could have got into the stalk of your plant, and which could be causing it, but you would know if it was worms because they would be, you can look inside the leaf and you will see worms or webbing inside of the leaves. Fortunately, mine isn't due to worms, so I don't really need to treat. Oh, and it also could be low calcium. So, and the big heap of a mess, the 15-gallon tomato pot that I did a calcium treatment in there for blossom end rot, and it also helped with the leaf curl. The other plants I didn't add the calcium to, and it have not, my tomatoes been growing wonderful. Like I said, I've harvested plenty. So if you see things like that, just don't freak out and start trying to automatically try to treat. Mother Nature is its own person, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do regardless of the fact. And I'm that type of gardener. I just let Mother Nature take over my garden, and what happens. You also seen I have late growth on cucumbers, which is due to spring. We had a cold spring. Remember, we had snow. We had not a lot of rain. Just cold days, just freezing days. And I probably got my things out too early during that time, which is okay. They'll catch up. If not, we'll just keep going and see what happens. I mean, I have cucumbers on the plant. They're starting to trail, so we're doing good. The pumpkin plant is freaking long as the garden, but I don't have pumpkins, but that's okay because I have not really seen a lot of pollinators. I have the white butterfly flying around, but hopefully I don't really see bees or anything else around in my garden. Last year I had abundance of bees, so I was pleased with that, but this year I have not really seen bees, but that's okay. In my strawberry bed, you see lots of runners. I'm going to start cutting those back because I've got established runner plants already in there, so I'm going to cut those back and start trying to get better strawberries and establish the roots for these mother plants. Other than that, I mean, everything is growing good. You see all the pepper plants, you see the collard greens are growing in good, and I harvest them all the way back, like cut every last leaf off except the little ones in the middle and let them regrow. One day I just felt like doing it, didn't even have a purpose. But yeah, that's how we're going to fix those problems, and hopefully I can get back and get you guys another update. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned and keep gardening. Don't let anything stop you, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.